there, guys and gals. Rob here with Deluks Gaming, and welcome back to Games Tycoon. We're now on episode 6, and I'm so excited. Last episode we made like $1.75 million on the one game. It was crazy amounts of money. We don't owe anybody any money. That is my favorite thing about this right now, is we don't owe anybody any money. I don't know if we're going to be able to stay that way, because we're going to have some big development projects coming up. But for right now, I think that's pretty freaking awesome, don't you think? So I have some great ideas for today, but first of all, I just want to take a quick look at our staff. So it's kind of hard to see people behind that stupid info screen, but we've got Dig Dog. Dig Dog is working in development. He's got pretty high office work, but he also has so in your development room, you want to have people with high programming and high game design, as well as graphics and sound. If you can have all 4 of those, that's great for development, but programming affects their speed, game design affects quality. I don't know exactly how it all works, but I do know that those top 4 are really important. I want to keep Deluks in game development, especially now we're going to be moving on to building games. And, oh, speaking of, let's research features. 8-bit sound. Oh, yes, 8-bit sound. Yes, I'll come back to that. But, so yeah, as far as employees go, we want to make sure that we've got the best employees in our room. So for quality assurance, we've got King Derpy Derp, who's got high graphics and sound, pretty high programming. But I think for quality assurance, you want high programming and high game design. So do we have anybody that's really... So here we go. Programming, but his game design isn't so great. But Derpy Derp also has, yeah, I don't know if we have the right people for the job. Thing is, everybody's kind of generic. Oh, here we go. Asad Mirza. High game design, high programming. He'd actually be great in there. So let's move him over here. Let's move, who's this? Murpy Derp is, King Murpy Derp is going to go into research. And actually, how's his, graphics and music and sound aren't that great. So I think we've got mostly, actually, Murpy Derp, I want you to go into game development. That's what I want, because he's got really high music and sound. So that's what we'll do. So whoops, didn't mean to do that. And then we're going to put, no. We want to put Waffle Buffer. Waffle Buffer is going to go into research. I think we've got the right people doing the right jobs now. That's just as important as anything else. So with development, you want basically the top 4 are the most important. With quality assurance, the top 2, so game design and programming. With research, I don't really know. I think programming is really important because that affects their speed. I don't know. Honestly, research, I don't know what goes in there. Maybe you guys know. I don't know. Maybe somebody out there knows. And then of course, yeah, I think we've got that all straightened out. I think we're good. So here's what I'm gonna do. So today we wanted to start working on building games. Now, we've never built a building game before. So rather than develop our own building game, our first one is gonna crash. Our first one's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be awful. So I'm thinking, let's take a look at the game development contracts. Maybe see, here we go. Perfect. So somebody else wants to hire us to build a building game. Now, there's some serious advantages to doing that, especially for our first game. They want 50% quality. I don't know if we can promise 50% quality, but that doesn't matter. So they're going to front some cost for that. But the advantage is, if it totally bombs, and it ends up at the bottom of the charts, we're not going to lose the fans. The company that hired us to build the game is going to lose the fans, not us. So that is a major advantage. Besides that, we can go really sparse with how we're going to build it. So we're going to build it for adults, because I think adults and building games go together. And this is going to be, I don't know, it doesn't even matter what this is, because it's a TV manager game. There's a TV manager game out in the market right now, but I don't know. So it doesn't really. So it's going to be a dwarf TV manager game. Dwarves managing a TV station. Dwarves with hacking abilities managing a TV station, and we're going to be using our new builds engine. And it's only a B game, so we're only going to be able to use 5 features. We're only allowed to build it for the PC computer because that's just what we're being hired to do. Now, I think gameplay would be more important. I think game length would be more important. I don't know about atmosphere and functions. Game depth and core gamer, I think, would be more important. I have no idea. I have no idea. And here's the other thing. If you're doing contract work for somebody else, all you care about is a percentage. You don't care about how much the game sells. Really, we're being hired to build a game. If they want to add languages themselves, great. But we're not going to spend the extra money to add languages so it sells more copies. We don't care about how much it sells. We just want to do a good job. Not that we're going to, because this is our very first building game. It's going to be awful. Okay, so what would be super important? I think save games would be really important. Like, you want to be able to save your game if you're doing a building game. We can only have 5 features here. So we want graphics, we want PC speaker music and PC speaker sound, and we want sprites and save game support. Yes, I would love to do 8-bit sound. No, imagine a world where building you know, like when you sat down to play a video game, it didn't automatically have this glorious natural sound. Like we take that for granted nowadays. Because I remember once upon a time, the sound that you used to get with games used to be the little boop 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 that would come out of your computer, not out of speakers, out of your computer. The PC speaker music. It was awful. It was awful. Now we look at it and go, oh, retro. I like retro. I'm really trendy. We can remove bugs for this game too as well, and we can also support the development with our... Actually, you know what? We're going to get our second development room. They're going to work on some engines. I think we'll improve our old fighter engine because we're going to be coming back to that one, I think. So let's just maximize all features, I think, for the fighter engine because we're going to build another fighting game. We need to do a sequel to Cats vs. Dogs, but we need more practice in fighting games. All right, let's speed it up here. Dun, dun, dun. And we're going to finish this game as quickly as possible. It's just a B-size game. It shouldn't take very long anyway. Now, we're not going to do anything like, we're not going to improve the gameplay. We're not going to use our quality assurance room to improve gameplay or anything. Mouse driver! Can you imagine not having a mouse driver? Like, not being able to use a mouse while you're playing your building games or something? Like, that's ridiculous. But anyway, we're finally researching that. So many basics that we just take for granted. Like, how do you control your games without a mouse? You have to use keyboard only. And I gotta tell you, it's a real pain in the butt when you're just using keyboard only. You have to use the cursor keys to scroll around, if there's even scrolling in your game. And yeah, I don't know. The dark days of video games. Actually, it was a glory days of video games. I used to love the old style video games. They were super fun. I remember the very first SimCity that came out. I loved it. Did it have a mouse driver? No, you had to use the keyboard for everything. I think the first version you could use, there was an option not to use a mouse. I'm pretty sure, but that was a long time ago. I was very young. I don't even remember that. Like, I barely remember it anyway. And it was all PC speaker sound, and I remember it was on my 3-color monitor. It was like an EVGA monitor. It was ridiculous. And yeah, okay, TV Manager will make sure that all the bugs are gone on that, and then we're gonna release this. This is gonna be the worst game ever. I'm assuming this is gonna be the worst game ever. Oh, finish clearing those bugs, please. Only 3 more bugs to go. Might as well clear those out. It doesn't cost us anything more. It doesn't cost us time, right? But okay, we're gonna publish this game, and we got some bonus points in dwarf hacking and building. That's good. We need the building skill. Oh my god. Oh, hey, it's the SimCity. That's exactly what SimCity, the first version of SimCity looked like. 17%. The graphics are below average. The graphics should be improved. The sound is unbearable. Some real improvement is needed here. The controls are too complex. They really should have improved this. The gameplay is just terrible. They really should have improved this. What a lousy game. I nominate this game as the worst game of the year. But even if this game does end up as being the worst game of the year, it's okay because we're not going to have to pay for it. Like, now we can wash our hands of this and walk away. So the game fund was under 50%, which means we're not going to get the bonus. So we just get paid just a basic salary. So that's okay. We only lost $40,000. If we had done a game, developed the game all ourselves, we would have lost hundreds of thousands of dollars. So that's actually not so bad. But the advantage is we still get to create a game report on this terrible game so that we can do better for building games next time. So isn't that great? Let's just take a look at, see if there's any more game contracts that we can use. We want more building games or fighting games. Is there any fighting games here? No fighting games either. So I think we can move on. Let's do our next, I think what we want to do, hold on, let's work on our builds engine. We can do our first building game of our own. Yeah, sure, let's do that. We're gonna make sure that oh no, we gotta wait for that mouse driver too as well. Oh, there's just so much to wait for. Black Ops, so this development room isn't really doing anything. It's okay, there's no contracts available. There's none of the game development contracts, so we're just gonna go as fast as we possibly can, get that mouse driver done. There we go. And then we're gonna develop a new engine, we're gonna improve the old engine, we're gonna improve our builds engine. I guess it doesn't matter because our next building game is gonna be small as well. You know what, we're gonna hold off on that. Actually, we're gonna go directly into game development. This is going to be a building game, so select main genre is gonna be building. Subgenre, actually, we're not even done that game development report. No, so we gotta wait. We totally have to wait. While these guys are sitting here, I want them to work on strategy because I just happen to know that building and strategy games works well together. I'd also like them to research cities, everyday life, and some other basic ones, right? So, Northwood Studios has licensed our engine, fantastic. We're still making tons of money off of our engines, off of engine development. Oh, contract, perfect, let's do a contract. Excellent. $59,000 just for, you know, sitting here. That's great. So we're just waiting for the quality assurance department to finish working on our game report. I almost want to add, let's just take a look. Is there anybody we can hire right now? Hire staff. Who's the best programming guy? So how about game design? Is a totally different guy. Hold on, let's just take a look. No, see, programming and game design. This guy'd be pretty good for game development, I think. We want, okay, who's the best game design guy? So this guy, he's got pretty good programming. Okay, we're gonna hire him. We're gonna rename him in a second. We're gonna get him a desk first. So let's buy him a desk. This is going to be a gray desk, so it matches the other gray desk in quality assurance. There we go. And done. Perfect. So now we have 2 people in our quality assurance department. Now, a lot of times these guys are going to be sitting idle, but when I need them to work, honestly, they're going to have a lot to do. So I think having 2 people in your quality assurance, at least 2 people in your quality assurance, is really important, even at this stage of the game. So yeah, okay, so we've got that game report is done. Let's take a look at that and see if we can learn anything. Okay, so yes, we've learned that building games go really well with strategy, economic simulation, and real-time strategy. See, we did building simulation, didn't we? Something like that. And we got nothing right here, and we know that they're good for adults, and we've got our game priorities. So we can, you know, doing our next building game right now actually might not be too terrible, but I don't expect it to be great. We're already down to 864,000. What I think we should do is a sequel, our first sequel. Dun dun dun. And actually, let's update our puzzle engine before we do that. So, but somebody was saying that there's a plague in my channel, and it is the fact that we have so many pluses after the names of our engines. It's puzzles plus 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 plus. If you don't understand, I'm sorry. We want to raise that profit sharing up to 30%. We're going to add all features. The reason I'm not changing that is because I update my engines like every 5 minutes. We update our engines, so I'm not going to think of a new name for the same line of engines, or 1.0, 1.2. I guess we could do that or something, but I don't know. Worst game of the year, TV Manager. Now, had we developed that game on our own, had we done our first building game without doing a contract, we would have lost 2,500 fans for that. But because our name's actually scratched off the box. It's actually not there. It's the company, it was Sega or something that actually published it and released it and said they made it. Sucks to be them. We developed something really crappy and somebody else took the responsibility. I love it. Well, these guys can do something. Oh, there's a new contract. I just want to take a look at that. Contract work, game development contract. Is it a building game? No, I think it's a puzzle game, actually. No, we're not going to build a puzzle game for somebody else because we're good at puzzle games. We're not going to do that. So we're going to develop new engine. We're going to improve the old engine of, I think we'll do arcades. We'll just get that up to par, so we're just going to enable all features. And that's going to cost another $174,000. We're going to bump that up to 30% profit sharing. Done. I'm happy with that. And are we going max speed? We are. Okay. Sometimes this game, like, it takes a long time to do anything. Okay, so while you guys, research department's done with strategy, we're going to get them to do, we're going to research, sheep. Is there sheep? There's sheep. No, not science. Oh man. I misclicked on science. I meant to hit sheep. It's pretty arbitrary, but ooh, we made 158,000 off of My Sins by Accolade using the puzzle plus engine. I know that's driving some people crazy. Arcades plus brought in 57,243, but it's such a silly thing to get upset about. Skills plus brought us 42,000. Wow, we just made like $300,000. That's amazing. Awesome. You know what? There needs to be a speed 5 because this game, I don't know. I'd like. Well, actually, I like it not going too fast. Actually, that's okay. Because if it went too fast, I don't know. You kind of miss something from the experience. At least this way you can kind of see how many points everybody's gaining every few seconds. Okay, so maximum speed using the skills plus gave us $114,000 from Komani. Okay, cool. I think we're ready to develop our new game. We're going to develop a game. This is going to be a regular size game. This is going to be a regular B-size game. It's going to be developed for adults. It's going to be Islands Holiday game. So remember I was talking about this last time? So there was a game once upon a time where you were building a beach party. You're building some kind of beach, like you're building a summer vacation place, and you had to build it. And I forget what it was called. It was called Beach Party, I think. I think that's what it was called. I don't remember. But we're gonna call this drunken beach party, because that's really what it was. Kids, like teenagers, would show up and drink and get drunk and pass out and throw up and on the beach and stuff, and you had to clean up after them and stuff. So we're gonna call this drunken beach party. Sure, why not? Yes, and we're going to use the builds engine, of course, and we don't need a license. We're going to talk about licenses very soon here, because licenses can be really beneficial. So we're going to do this for the PC. We're going to do it for the Commodore C63, which is still 16% of the market. Nintendo is 15%, but the PC is still like 43% or something. And the Xi Spec Tech is 3.2. Actually, it's not. Can we replace that? Is there something better? So we're going to buy a dev kit. Has to be. Here we go. Sega Master. Yeah, it's crappy. It's crappy. The Commodore C127. I think it was a 128. Yeah, the Commodore 128. Yeah, I remember that. 2.7%. No, we're not going to bother with that. So yeah, we'll just stick with the Xi Spec Tech for now. So that's good. And okay, so here we go. So we've got some information back from our build games, from our game report. So we know that gameplay is really important. Gameplay and game length. So we'll max those out, and I'm still not sure about the rest of it, so we're just going to leave that. Let's just take a look at our game report. TV manager, right? So we got none of these right. That's okay, but we've got our priorities now. We know that it's good for adults, which is great, and we know that the best combination is building strategy, which we've got already. We're going to copy those settings, and we're going to push these up to max because I want to, because I don't know, we'll try it at max and see what happens. But our priorities are right now. It's 30, 10, 30, 30, and we're going to do it for... Because we're developing this for ourselves, we're going to do it for all languages. It's like an extra 50 grand to do that, but you know what? That's not so bad. That's not so bad. And we're only doing it, we're doing a smaller game because, once again, we're still not good at building games yet, so we want to be sure that we're not spending too much money. So we're going to cancel this. Parallax scrolling. No, we want save game. Yeah, we're going to do that. Yeah, it's going to be terrible. It's going to be awful. This game is going to be terrible. So let's improve gameplay right away. So because we are developing this for ourselves, whoops. We want to make the most of it, get the most out of it, but I don't know. I think my estimation is it's going to be around 25%. That's my guess. That's my wager. You guys at home, you can guess, but I think it's going to be about 25%. Features. Let's research topics. Not school. Well, I keep double clicking. Oh, school building games could be fun. Oh, that could be actually really fun. Interesting. Be something like Prison Architect, except with a school, because school is kind of like prison sometimes. Speaking of, I think kids are just about to start going back to school, eh? That's interesting. Okay, let's actually research. I want to research sheep. Why? I don't know. I just got it in my head. I have to research sheep. Okay, gameplay is done. Wow, that was super fast. Wow, that got that done really fast. Okay, let's remove the bugs. Perfect. Actually, it's going quite well, I think. But we are starting to run. We are under $1 million, so we might have to come back. We're gonna have to do a sequel to Candy Mush. We have not done a successor yet, so we're gonna have to do that pretty quick. And I think we updated our puzzle engine already. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure entirely, actually. I think we did. I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to double check that. Topics. I want to research cities, because we're doing building games. So building games are still the topic in the popular topic in the genre, or popular genre in the trend. Popular, it's trending. Sometimes words, mouth, memories, talk, not work. I don't know. I don't know. New contracts available. Okay, Drunken Beach Party. Okay, that is almost done. At least the small games, they get done pretty quick. $205,000 from Little Kung Fu Girl by Electric Artists. That's awesome. We are done with development. Let's release this. This is not going to do well at all. Oh, we did beat we've actually beat our graphics for any other game, but look at the sound. 44. Oh my God, this is going to be so bad. Let's go with... Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. I mean, this is not going to do well. Oh, 25. What did I say? 25? I was so close. 27. Graphics below average. Graphics should be improved. The sound is really bad. It makes my ears hurt. The controls are too complex. They really should have improved this. The gameplay is extremely boring. Oh, that's not good. Boring's never something you want to see in a game review. They need to be much better. The game is really bad. Avoid at all costs. Hey, 27%. That's about what I expected, and it cost us $258,000 to do that. But I think now, when we create a game report, we should have enough information to do something a little bit better, I think. I'm hoping. So we're gonna get on that. Oh, first week of sales, 1683. That's okay, and that's mostly it's because we did all the languages, I think. Okay, so now we're ready. Let's do a contract job while we're sitting here. And let us, let's go research topic. There's something else that I was thinking. Oh, everyday life. I want to get everyday life. Like Sims, everyday life, yeah. But, oh, and I also want crime. Yeah, I want crime too as well. We'll do that in a second. So I think we're going to do our sequel right away now. Yes. Okay, I think as soon as we're done with this contract, I think we're going to do our first successor game, our first sequel. Oh, that's exciting. Is there anything that he can do while he's just sitting here? He might as well develop a brand new engine. Nah, you know what? We're just going to keep improving our old engines. I think if we get too many engines, it's going to be just crazy. I think we'll improve. Yeah, he might as well work on the build engine because there's a couple things. 8-bit sound and mouse driver. We've got to have those in build engines. We're not going to be using that one right away. We're going to be using the puzzle engine because it's time for us to make some money again. I think in our next puzzle game, we might even blow out of this garage if we do well enough. Okay, so let's go develop a new... Hold on, let me just take a look at the engine just for a second. Puzzle, yeah, it's up to 60. Puzzle plus, 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 plus. I love it. Okay, we're going to develop a new game. Develop a game... Oh, no. We're going to develop a successor. The successor to the best puzzle game we ever had. Hold on, it wasn't Candy Mush, was it? Was it? It might have been. Hold on. Candy Mush. 74. It was Driving Candy Crazy. Actually, we're going to do a sequel to Driving Candy Crazy, but we're going to call this Candy Mush Saga. Of course, because we have to do Candy Mush Saga. This is going to be a B+ size game. It's going to be a larger game. It's going to be a adult based. It's going to be about candy. I guess it's not a sequel. It's a sequel to Candy Mush. I just wanted the starting stuff to be set up like the other one. Okay, so where's Candy? Do we not have... Where's Candy? Why do we not have Candy? What? We had Candy. Where is Candy? Oh, I know why. It's because it's there. Weird. I thought I was going crazy for a second. I'm like, we build candy games, didn't we? Okay, so this is going to be a candy conquest, candy hacking, candy. We don't have a good subgenre for this, do we? Candy conquest, I guess. What was it? Candy Mush, I wonder. Actually, let's I just want to see something. Let's go develop successor. What was Candy Mush? What did we use for Candy Mush? It was just straight up candy. Okay. You know what? We should actually do research a topic. Let's do bricks. Because, I don't know, it's the closest thing I can think of, I don't know, bricks or gems. I don't know if gems exist. I know bricks exists. Let's go, come on. Bricks, there we go. Research bricks really quickly, and in the meantime, you guys just sit tight. Actually, improve an old engine, improve your fighter's engine. Let's get that up to par again. We've got to keep adding. It doesn't hurt to, you know, every time we go and improve an engine, it only costs the cost of the actual feature itself. It doesn't cost anything else to improve an engine. So us going back and continually updating them is okay. It doesn't hurt anything. And keeping them up to date actually just keeps people interested in our engines. We're gonna lose like $150,000 on this game. Drunken Beach Party is a total complete flop. We could do some updates and stuff for it, but I'm not going to spend any more money on this game. I just want it to die. I want it to go away. Okay, so we've got bricks now. So we're going to do our sequel to Candy Mush. Candy Mush Saga. Okay, here we go. Develop successor. This is going to be a sequel to Candy Mush, and it is going to be for adults. It's going to be candies and bricks. It's going to use our puzzle engine, or it's going to use our puzzle engine, and it's going to be puzzle slash skill. And licenses. We're going to talk about licenses next episode. Licenses can be really valuable, but we don't need it for this one, I don't think. So we're going to do personal computer, Nintendo, Commodore C63, and then the spec text down to 1.9%. Is there another one that we can buy? Buy dev kit. It has to be a B+ or greater. So, oh, the Qatari STT might be really good. Or the Apple Muck. The Apple Muck, and it's cheap. It's only $5,000. There we go. Perfect. So we're gonna do the Apple Muck. Perfect. Excellent. Oh yes. Okay. So we're gonna go to our completed game reports. We're going to download our completed game report for Driving Candy Crazy, because everything was perfect except for Core Gamer. Copy settings. So Core Gamer, we're gonna go back to, because we've done the top. We've done this one. Now we're gonna do this one. See if that's right. So we're so close to being 100% perfect on that. Is there any better copy protection? Buy copy protection. Yes, there is. ATC Protect 1.0. So we'll buy that. We're going to replace our Safe Force 3.0 with ATC Protect, which is a totally different genre of... and we're going to do this for all languages. We're going to spend all the money. We're going to spend all the money on this. Oh, something else I forgot. This needs to be a B+ size game. Yes, absolutely. And that means we can still use all the same consoles. Okay, good. I think we're good. I think we're good to go. Yes, and the priorities are right. This is going to be the best game ever. And we're using... Oh, we've got too many features here. We have to remove something. So I guess we could remove... Let's remove sprites. Our graphics are doing... Well, like, we've got really good graphics anyway. I think sprites only affects gameplay, though. I don't know. I'm not sure. But we have to remove something. So we're going to remove the cheapest of all of those. And scrolling, we've got parallax scrolling, which replaces scrolling. We now have PC speaker 8-bit sound versus PC speaker sound. And 256 color support. Let's do it. Let's develop this. This is going to be great. So we're going to improve gameplay. We're going to do the game balance and performance. And we're going to research, while we're sitting here, we're going to research controls too as well. Whoops. Oh, Drunken Beach Party lost $164,000. Wow, but Prince of Moon made us $56,000. That's good. So far so good. Candy... Oh no, I forgot to rename it to Candy Mush Saga. Hold on, I can still do it. Development report. Yes, Candy Mush Saga. There we go. Candy Mush Saga. There we go. I'm happy with that. So they're working on their joystick driver. Oh, little bugs made $142,000. I want to get this game done before the end of the episode because I don't know, because we have to have at least, I want to have at least one really good hit today, because I know we just did a little bit of practice on building games. By next episode, we should be much better. Our next building game is going to be much better for sure. Like, hands down, it's going to be way better than what we've had. So there's really not a lot to do now. Now's a lot of waiting. What we could do, actually, we are going to get a small booth, and we're going to feature our new game in development, Candy Mush Saga. So we're going to spend $100 grand on that, but we're going to get a bunch of fans. Ooh, 17,034 people visited our booth, and we got 3,400 fans. Wow. So that's nice. We're up to 9,300 fans. Okay, we're going to put a desk down in the marketing department because we're going to market the crap out of this. We are going to market, we're going to market this like big time. So we're going to hire somebody new who's really good at office work. Ah, here we go. Elmar, you are really good at office work. Your new home is going to be marketing. You're going to stay there the whole time. Oh, I need to rename some people. Just give me 1 sec. Okay, so Elmar, you are going to be known from here on forth. It's funny, you go work somewhere and they're like, sorry, you have to change your name. But it's my name. No, you have to use Angry Bee. Angry Bee is now your name. Angry Bee, you're good at puzzle games. Oh. Maybe I should put you in development. Puzzle games and split-screen multiplayer, and you're an excellent programmer. You're really good at office work too as well. So welcome to the team, and you're dressed in my outfit. Okay, so we're going to, yep, that's good. I'm happy with that. Okay, close that, and then we've got another employee I think we didn't name. Yes, here we go. You, sir, are going to be henceforth known as, and you're good at joystick and economic simulations. You're going to be known as Tommy Van Wooen. Wooen. Whoops. Gotta spell that right. Otherwise, Wooen. There we go. Wooen. There we go. Tommy Van Wooen. Excellent. And you're really good at economic simulations and joysticks. The building joystick drivers, essentially. And you're also good at game design and programming. So welcome to the team. Excellent. Awesome. Okay, let's finish this game before the end of the episode. I don't know if we're going to have time to finish this. I don't know. Because, whoa. Hold on. Some other stuff was going on in my office, and I had to stop it from happening. You know what, guys? I think we're going to call this an episode. Candy Mush Saga will be released on the next episode, and it's going to be amazing. I think we're gonna market the crap out of this. We're going to do a poster campaign, which is $30,000 per round. Or we could do, no, not International Game Magazine. Game Magazine. We're going to do just posters for this, but it's going to be super expensive because we're going to keep rotating that around. We're probably going to spend $300,000 on marketing. It's going to be crazy, but because it's a sequel, it already starts out with 11 fame, 11 hype, so that's really good. Anyway, guys, we're going to call this an episode. I hope you're enjoying the series. I'm loving making it. All right, take care. Bye!